Cafe Networking Podcast promotes successful business experts. I'm Tom Riot, connecting people throughout the world from my podcast studio in Brazil. Joining us today from Licking, Missouri, Greg Mohr, CEO and founder of the franchise Maven, helping individuals and business owners navigate the complex world of franchising. Best-selling author of Real Freedom. So, Greg, what are 3 mistakes to avoid when selecting a franchise?
Tom, great question to start off with. First thing is when you are going through and you're investigating that franchise, always talk with existing franchisees. You want to talk with as many as it takes for you to get a good feel for the business and verify and validate everything that franchisor told you on that. They're also going to be your friends that are going to help you grow. Local free experts. Take advantage of local free experts. In my area, we had a local SCORE chapter, SCORE. Those were business owners that had been in the area for quite some time, knew the area, knew businesses in there. Free service to people. Take advantage of them as well whenever you can do that. CPAs, franchise attorneys are also good, but they're not free necessarily on that. But free one is a SCORE chapter on that. With franchising, there's a lot of great franchises out there. Don't be thinking that you're going to be a millionaire in a year or two, because you're probably not. It's a great business, great thing to get into. It does take a little bit of work.
But it takes time for a tree to grow, right?
Yeah, that's right. It does take a little bit of time to get that going on there. Talking to those existing franchisees will get you that idea of just how soon that money's coming in. And most importantly, what do you have to do to go get it?
Right. And much of that going to get it, it's going to take work.
It generally does. Picture yourself what they're doing, especially if you talk to the ones that are like the best ones, the ones that are making the most money in that franchise. And then picture yourself in your mind doing that. If you can, you're on the right track. If you can't, maybe it's time to look at another franchise or hire somebody to do it for you.
Well, I think that's a good point, because we see out there, here in Brazil's the same. We have a person who may have one franchise, all right? But then we have others who have a number of locations. They've grown, they've had success on the first, and they go to the second, third, fourth, whatever. So they learn from us, but then they also learn from themselves.
Exactly right, Tom. You've got a whole team helping you out there.
Now, do you work the other side of the same coin? Let's say someone has a business that's not a franchise, and he may think he has an idea and something that's franchisable, if that's the word. Do you work that side as well?
Absolutely. I've got a whole team of people in there that'll turn your business into a franchise. They'll be looking for certain things, and so will the people that are looking into getting into your franchise system if you decide to become a franchise. So what you're going to be looking at there is if your business is up and running and you're thinking about franchising it, most of the time, people are going to be looking for a good solid income. So if you're bringing in net income of $100,000 or more, that's a good attraction to potential candidates for your franchise. On that, if you've reproduced it, so you've got another location somewhere else, once, twice, or more than that, that's even more of an attraction. It shows that it can be reproduced. So those are just a couple of things we look at. You can start with one location, that's fine. Not all franchises out there make 100,000 or more, that's fine too. But these are just little things that really help attract people to your system. But we can certainly turn your business into a franchise. Very, very easy to do, actually, on that.
Well, I can see your point when you say once you may have one location, then you go to the second, and what we call the scaling up. That offers other challenges of having success in what you're doing, but doing it and repeating it in different locations. So that's sort of, I don't want to say it's a secret. That's the benefit of franchising.
That's correct. And what people are looking for when they get into a franchise is they want that playbook, step-by-step playbook on there of exactly what do I need to do. So you, as a franchisor, have already gone through and made all the necessary mistakes and overcome those challenges. And so what people are looking for is that you've already done all that legwork on that. So they just step in, follow your process step by step, so their chances of success are that much greater.
Very good. So you help people literally everywhere? Are you focused just in the States?
No, literally everywhere, Tom. I've helped people come into the United States on visas, E2, EB5 visas, and I've helped franchises go out into other countries. So everywhere. Most of my work, I'd say, is done in the United States because I just get most of my people there. But I've had people from all over the world that I've helped.
Well, it's still the biggest market.
It is huge. It is huge. But if you're in another country and you want to have franchise in there, I can certainly come up with some franchises that are looking to open up in other countries, or if you're looking to move to U.S. on a visa, a business visa, we can do that as well. Either way.
Very good. So how can our listeners find you?
Go to my website, franchisemaven.com. That's franchise, M-A-V as in Victor, en.com. You can email me at greg@franchisemaven.com or pick up the phone and give me a call at 361-772-6401.
Very good. Well, Greg, thanks for sharing your time and your expertise with us today.
Tom, I appreciate that. One thing people should know out there is that my services are free to you. I work with about 500 different franchisors. They pay me a referral fee, so I never charge you anything for my services.
So it's not only a free call, it's free advice and good advice.
I like to think so as well. It's all about education, Tom.
Right.
I'm not here to try and convince you that franchising is the greatest thing since sliced bread, because for some people it is not.
Well, like you say, I see that there. You say it's not for everyone. So I think part of it is the original conversation to see what it's all about.
Exactly, Tom.
Very good. So thanks again.
Thank you for having me, Tom. It's been an honor.
And for our listeners, it's Greg Mohr, G-R-E-G, the last name M-O-H-R. You'll find him at franchisemaven.com. You also find him on LinkedIn. Cafe Networking is brought to us by Focus MI Market Intelligence, an agricultural market research specialist in Brazil. More information at focusmi.com. Talk to Tom, talk to the world. Thanks for listening. Until the next time here at Cafe and Networking Podcast.